Did lose a bit of our... I really want to keep that high. They desire Trondlag. They desire your provinces. Oh well. There we go. We are so close to reforming our government. One could say we are already there. Don't really want to lose 5 stability, but I think it's high time we stopped being a pathetic tribe. It's actually very bad for me to do this right now. I'm going to be facing some rebels if I do that. But on the other hand, if I take a stab hit, it's going to cost me a lot more to boost it up from where I am now. I think we'll just reform the government. We're not about doing good ideas here. I mean, this is not the great ideas guy run, this is the bad ideas guy run. Let's reform that bloomin' government. So finally, we're an actual monarchy instead of some horrific tribe that nobody wants to know. I think all the reasons that people were hating us were because we were pagan, but it's not beyond feasibility that it was because we were tribal. Okay. Just got to see the bright sides here. We are alive. We're not universally hated. Sweden were forced to give up. Oh, they'd already integrated Frisia. Well. Well, damn. Okay. But yes, we are alive. Expansion opportunities are low, to say the least. And I would be happy if those relations were above 150, but what can you do? Yeah, we are hampered in terms of areas to expand to, hampered massively. We still have to expand into horrific HRE territory, which is never great. Still, we should try to seek out the provinces that are truly valuable to us, like Bremen. I want Bremen. I want it quite a lot. If I were to take it, it would be about as bad as when I took Hamburg, but I'm also at about the same aggressive expansion level as I was then. Then again, there is Brandenburg. Would be kind of nice to have a vassal for a change. Vassalizing Brandenburg would make me the least popular guy in the village, but I have valid Cassis too. 42, 44, yeah, I can make it happen. Internal conflicts won't happen, the war exhaustion will dribble away and we'll get our stability up. Still. Let's help it along a bit, shall we? And yes, I can see my my military points there. I think we decided that this was the province for helping out. Ruled by the nobility, we can't make it any higher than that, sadly. But we could work on the capital, since it's glorious zero autonomy. There we go. Phew. Scrub Tactics asked what tech group I'm in. I'm in Western, but I used to be Chinese. And we use Inuit graphics for extra swag. Check our horse. Okay, we're still alive. There is the thought that I could gun down Lübeck as well. But are they still a free city? No, they're a monarchy actually. That could be helpful. So yeah, I would like Bremen or Lübeck. Or Brandenburg or Brunn. Man, so many options. But having Brandenburg as a vassal would be lovely. I just think it would be enormous on the aggressive expansion. I mean, it would be more than taking... I have an idea. I have an idea. Saxony, my glorious friend. Could it be? What's that? You want to ravage Brandenburg? I think we have mutual interests. Couldn't help but notice Brandenburg have no friends either. Shame we have a tonking big truce, but I'll take it. Are you still Norse? Of course I'm Norse. Okay, I didn't really pay much attention to those. We still want to save the Danish people. Right, Muscovy, if you go hostile to me, I am going to be marching right back to the office and get that ripped out. Might even be worth my time increasing that again to get it all the way up to 70. Higher trust ensures a much lower chance. But I will have to fight you eventually, because what you've gone and done is taking the Scandinavian region. Militarist Sweden. Well, you're a joke now. Just had your heart ripped out. Scotland, though. I want to invade you. Scotland don't have much in the North Sea. They'd have to be 20% for me to get a trade war if memory serves well. Yeah. Jake, any roguelike after EU4? Of course, this is roguelike night on Friday afterwards. Oh, for the love of goodness. Can a man not get his autonomy down these days? Well, it's regrettable to spend so much, but it has to be brought. Otherwise those Hamburgs are gonna come at me. Don't want to increase autonomy though, heavens no. So, come to assistance in the punitive war? A defensive war against the Palatinate, which is punitive? Don't you have friends? Ugh. Come on, man. These guys don't have that much aggressive expansion against you, but still, that doesn't look good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies. And it was Wartenberg that attacked you, and they're only against 3. I can make it 4. But I can't bring much to this party, my friend. I got my my teeth kicked in pretty hard in that last war. I'll be honest, I don't want to lose out here that badly. But I do have 5 years to kill until that other war, and I think you're pretty strong. Just got taken down one by one. I can deal with Magdeburg if you can take on everyone else. But the issue is Württemberg here. They pulled the trigger, right? But they're only allied with Nuremberg. Fine, fine, fine. I'm taking out Magdeburg first. If anyone's going to give me access. The thing is, if anybody can get access to me, then I can go and kill them. So I'm ready for it. Bit of a big if there, though. Might as well be ready, because they're going to come for me. Actually, my force limit is great. Let's build up a fair chunk. There we go. Time to die, Magda. Oh. Well, sure. Let's grab some loot. I'll be honest, this doesn't look good for my allies down south. Looks very not good for my allies down south. Those numbers don't quite add up in our favor. Ah, what have I pulled myself into now? Listen, be a wise cookie, attached to me. At least I know what I'm doing. On alternating Wednesdays. Right, they're gonna back you up. I got your back, man. Don't you? You ran into that with that much morale? They're not gonna hold, are they? No. This is my ally we're talking about. Trouble with coalitions, it's very hard to... Oh, Lord. Defensive war. Saxony. Ah, shoot. Saxony is my ally. If I decline this, everyone's going to lose trust with me. And Saxony's going to pull in the big guns here. What a horrible thing to have to happen. Ah, but I know. I have a great potential idea here. You there. I never really wanted in this war, so I'm going to annul my treaties with them. I would have hoped that's what you want. You don't care in the slightest, do you? Ah, this is horrible. Saxony is a more important friend here. How much does this hurt trust? 5. Okay, that's acceptable. You know, Saxony, you test me, you know. I lose trust with you as well, though, so let's get it back a bit. So you actually join me in here. At least I broke that alliance. But eesh. Never rains, but it pours. Big battle's going on. I should show some interest here, because it might be good. Why does nobody just let me have Hamburg in peace? Why have we got to throw a party in my territory? Right, do you think you guys can hold for half a bloody second? Go, let's get some, let's get our party shoes on here. Get the hell out of my land. Now I'm fighting a war for nothing. Did Russia give Jake anything in the war? Does it look like they did? They gave me a mean look, but then that's a very Russian thing to do. Give them money. To be honest, I don't care about this war at all. Separate peace will make people not like me. Well, let's just fight for the hell of it. After all, I'm waiting on this, and we have a few years to kill on it, although I would like those years to be killed whilst reducing my autonomy. That would be great. I really want that extra tech, but... hilarious, isn't it? We used to be, Oh, wait, this is an opportunity waiting to happen. If these guys actually revolt, my friends will take care of them. I actually think a merchant will help us more than a bit of tax, because I can use that merchant. I can use him here, actually. Or here. Use him just about anywhere. But I will use him here. Please transfer that trade power. Should give me a nice bonus to trade income. Sizable. Much more than 5% tax. I like bleeding for everyone anyway. This is not what I signed up for. Not liking the idea of Saxony losing here though. Saxony is meant to be my best friend. Also need to work on those relations with anyone and everyone. I mean, it would be a lot cheaper for me just to surrender, but I am so mad. Just give me some war score to deal with and I'll get out of here. Ah, of course, moving quickly by boat or horseback, the Cossacks of Moldavia have come to hurt us. Bring them to justice. Border friction with Moldavia. Should really get that one fixed. There we go, I got my war score. I'm getting out of here. They'll still want everything and anything out of me, but hell. Oh shoot, that guy was really helping with the conversions. Now they're going to take considerably longer. I think I'll go with unrest, guys, since we're always drowning in unrest. Sick of this war malarkey. I need some peace. Peace and quiet. There we go. Get rid of all my money. And then 36 ducats and some of my money. Well, the Palatinate Alliance, for all I know, Palatinate Alliance has actually saved me from being attacked by many others, but at least this gets them out of my face and gives me a superior alliance. Trust will drop by 10 with everyone in the war. Aachen, Lorraine, Palatinate. These are not people I am concerned about. I am little concerned if Muscovy were to, but they don't. At least I don't think so. We were at 60 before, right? There, go fight your own wars. Why is the Palatinate not winning? Ah, man, just can't win, can I? Okay, let's just sit back and enjoy some bloomin' peace. It would suffice to put the ideal link in the stream title. Nobody would read it. People would still be asking me questions. Poland's gunning down Crimea, but will this involve anyone important? Not at all, because it involves Georgians. Muscovy eating up anything they can, but again, as long as they stay my ally. I need to get that trust up to 80, mind. But I also want to keep 10 favours on the back burner. We can get rid of the Hamburgs. Just everything can start going a bit smoothly for a change. No. Go away. Jake, Palatinate will cancel your alliance with Saxony now. No, there we go. Saxony have this one covered. It was only unimportant provinces that got occupied there. They'll still win out. See, look, the Palatinate's now stuck in my land because I don't think they can get the access back. And with that in mind, I can stop paying my men so much. I can stop paying my forts as well. Save on some money. And just relax. Brandenburg have got to die, though. Brandenburg are going to die. Here's the thing, though. They are going to finish that war, hopefully, soon enough. Hopefully before this is up. I mean, you have a crippled enemy to fight here. To a degree. Might be an idea for me to seek out another ally, though, because now I'm down to Saxony and Muscovy. England, you know? I know we had our differences. I could never consider France. It's just against my rules. You're a tad far away. Tuscany's looking pretty strong, but nah, That's a nada. Lazy dips, Jake. I still think you should assault Poland. Maybe Muscovy. I like the way you think, but I should do that. I should send out an insult to somebody that I don't have a truce with, like Brunswick. Heck, maybe I'll threaten war against them as well, just to really show them who means business. Funny to see that Sweden decided to grab Brunswick as an alliance against me, since they fear me. Why wouldn't they? Jake, Austria is rebellious. I got 100% liberty desire. England must have done something bad to them. Really bad. And I can check what. We'll click on England to go here. Austria have support? Ah, of course. Who wouldn't be rebellious when they had the backing of Hainaut? So we might finally see... Oh, I could back you against England, but you wouldn't call me. But we'd still be pretty happy together. No, I don't care that much, but I do want you as a friend. It's never easy, is it? Alright, we'll improve relations and start considering that avenue of thought. And I really want Saxony to pull their finger out of their arse and apply it towards the Palatinate. They're not doing so hot on that front though, but I need them. They are vital to my plans against Brandenburg. Saxony is an ally, but that ship will not forever stay. Oh, England's prestige is tanked. That'll be why. Prestige no longer automatically ends the union, but it does increase liberty desire massively. Also, now that I think about it, it would be a terrible idea to back Austria, because where would England sail to? They wouldn't sail to Gors, or Gurs. They would sail to Greater Denmark. So, good luck, Austria. I will back you from the sidelines. Jake mill points. Yeah, I wonder how long that's been sitting there. Oh well, up it goes. Could tech up, but super expensive. Don't want to have to take Brandenburg out on my own here. It will be horrible for me, but I really want Saxony to gain... Well, let's not jump the gun on that one. Let's keep that trust good. I never needed prestige. Okay, it's kind of worth it for 100 admin. If I have to pay them, that's okay. Ka-ching. We truly suffer when it comes to admin. But that's just the pain of reforming, you know. Must have sank 700 or so admin into westernizing, 200 for the reforming, plus the 5 stability I lost and the 3 stability I needed. Okay, thank goodness we got the reincarnation of Higgins back on the throne at the age of 23. Hopefully he brings us many great children. And we gotta get him a good old god. Tech cost very tempting, but... so too are many things. Unrest and discipline. The thing is, there's no flavor events associated with these, so I can't think about too many things relating to them. We'll let the game go unpaused whilst I consider my options here. You know what, why don't chat decide? Odin, Freya, Tottir, Jord, or Snotra, which will we go for? Don't forget all the 4 stab hits. Yeah, that was another 1,000 admin down the drain. Jake, just throw Muscovy at the Commonwealth. They're starting to desire land that I desire, which isn't so good. Muscovy are getting too big for their boots. I can throw Muscovy under the train to the PLC. That comes with its own dangers because it would leave me high and dry yet again. Wow, that went bad, but everyone's saying Snotra at tech cost would be a help. Next year I'll tech up in military. Also, good to see you doing so very little here. You want mains, but you can't get it because Württemberg has it, and it's a punitive war, so they're going all or nothing. Well, hop to it. I ain't got all day. Popular religion. There's always been some discrepancy between the religion actually taught and defended by the clergy. Where are the other pagans? It seems, however, certain ideas that are quite unorthodox, if rooted in old traditions, have begun to spread. The resulting mix, popular superstitions, the actual Norse itself has become too much for the clergy to stomach. Tolerance to the true faith. Oh, I need that missionary strength. But my clergy would go disloyal. But I get 15 years of 15 years of -10. Okay, I can seek their support. Yeah. I can seek support of them to keep them loyal. And then I can let it run its course. Seems reasonable. Yeah, I want that extra missionary strength. Could give these provinces to the clergy to help root out the Protestantism, but what you gonna do? Jake, when are you gonna pick religious ideas? I have no answer to that question. Bye to Vent, but tolerance to the true faith. I do love tolerance to the true faith. I love it a lot. For me right now, it's essentially just reduced revolt risk. Okay, you are now in a war where you actually can't take anything, but at least you only have one province to get rid of. Oh, Bavaria now exists. We should be friends. Brandenburg still have no friends, which is excellent. Yeah, everybody get behind me. So this looks like a great idea. I can grant them all the charters they want as long as they cough up the power. And I can't not have the military power. Ha! Fooled you. You thought I was going to click it, didn't you? We need tech first. Now we can take it. PP, Jake. Yeah, the PP is drooping. But what can I even do about that? I could rip Brunswick a new one, but that might be troublesome. And good, Muscovy's still seeing us as a great friend we are, even though it takes forever to get favors. I love watching Jake tank his prestige. I love watching Hydronum tank France. Yeah, two can play at that game. Alright, banner infantry, starting to get infantry that is borderline acceptable. And now Saxony are at peace just in time, because our truce is going to be up with you in less than a year. We can finally have some blimmin' warfare. You know, warfare on my terms. Oh nice, above average. We'll call you Gottfried. No, I'm actually going to start picking people out in chat for these, since we can have that. For example, we're going to take Orlov from the chat. Welcome to being my heir. Are you interested in horse riding? Why don't you take some Diplotech, I am asked. Why don't I take many kinds of tech? 'Tis quite the question. To be honest, I'd rather get some admin techers on the go. Okay, so the Poles are looking at our provinces with envious eyes. I really want Austria to release the beast. Oh dear lord, they're integrating Lithuania. This is going to be horrible. Very horrible. Still allied with Bohemia, who still hates my guts. Can almost get that positive though. Starting to think. Bavaria is actually an enemy of Savoy, so it's perhaps not in my interest to go for that. But I still want half decent relations with Bohemia. Your enemies include the Ottomans. But the Ottomans don't see me as valuable. But they do see Muscovy as valuable, so it could yet come to good things. Time to dow Poland. Something about that seems like a poor idea. Again, let's not hit that. I think it is high time for some Diplo tech though. Might even be time for 2, but not yet. I have to consider my moves wisely. I also have to consider Bavaria wisely. Look at all that. You're going to have to die, Bavaria. I hope you understand. Why am I calling you Bavaria? Although Bavaria does have to die, but we'll get to that eventually. Alright, you're finally down. Now, Saxony are interested in land, and I'm interested in having them here. Why is this still here? I thought we'd gotten rid of that. Gonna have to wait for the turn of the month then. Tis a pain, but it must be done. You said you know the guy who made the soundbite in the religion tab. Jake, please enlighten. I'm gonna tackle that another day. So before I call in Saxony, it's worth remembering that there are 2 provinces they're interested in, which means I can play this how I want to. This province is a bit of a pain, but whatever. Let's just do it. Time for war. Saxony, please help me out. Could call... No, I don't have favours. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm offering them land anyway. Come one, come all. Actually, it'd be kind of nice if they fought for me, but I don't think they can get here. If you want to come in the woods, be my guest. Dance to my tune. That's them getting all the war participation, which isn't too bad. I mean, they're going to be getting that anyway. But me, I can get it from sieging, which is a huge... well, it counts hugely. Get war declared. .wav is the most terrifying noise in the game. If by terrifying you mean exciting, then I'm willing to agree. Oh no. Bohemia, why would you embargo me? Don't tell me you're getting ready for war, because I couldn't handle that right now. Also Saxony, what the hell are you doing? Ah, welcome Christopher's. Jake, you're small, maybe go for Merchant Republic. Now that sounds like a good idea. Unfortunately, this is not Brilliant Ideas guy run. This is Chinese technology Bornholm increased prestige from naval battles run. Get your facts right. Why is Saxony such a, you know, joke nation? Oh wow, really? That's pathetic. That's embarrassing even. Guess we're gonna have to pick up the slack, show them how it's done, show them army professionalism. Oh, it's gotten really bad. I've lost my woolly, my sealskin coat. So now all of our units are just generic garbage units. Going to mothball that fort since it's going to get capital fort regeneration anyway. And I'm going to show them how we get war participation around these parts. Look at it go. Get out. Utter worthless. I mean, if they're so keen to fight me, by all means, but It's moments like this when I divide up my army and send out marching orders like that. I kind of like it, but at the same time it just makes me want to turn on Hearts of Iron 4 and start giving out some real plans. I should be able to get to Strasbourg in time. Safety is not guaranteed. I've only done this once before, but there we go. Nothing to it. And if anybody ever thought there was something to it, they were incorrect. There we go. So, what do we do with you? Let's say I wanted to vassalize you. Oh, hell no, we're not doing that. But this is why we brought Saxony in. They're interested in Potsdam. It's of vital interest, don't you know? So by all means it can go to Saxony, and they can have it. And then I can say, want you as my vassal, my friend. Still lots of people that would get cheesed off. Frankfurt, Bavaria, Brunswick, Munster, Lübeck. But all of them only to minus 51. Lübeck, tell me more. You still have aggressive expansion with me, but if I got rid of that, say by the turn of the year? Jake, why did you even call Saxony? Because of this. If I vassalized Brandenburg as they are, whew, man, I'd be digging my own grave with regards to aggressive expansion. But if I do this, people still care. I could give them no, shoot, that's a mistake. I can't give them Berlin. This is a very real threat to me, actually. Saxe-Lauenburg, Lübeck, Frankfurt, Bavaria, Brunswick, Munster. They could all join a coalition against me. Right, this calls for emergency relation improving. There is little hope for Lübeck. But at least I can crush them fast. Frankfurt, Brunswick, Sweden. Sweden, we still have a good truce with you. Give Saxony Sternberg so you don't have a border Bohemia, Jake. I can't. They wouldn't be able to core it. I'd have to give them Berlin, and that's... Hold on, what if I took this? What if I just, you know, annexed you? Yeah, that's considerably worse. Up to 56, 51 with lots of countries, that takes them up to pretty high. But you're right, if I do it just before the turn of the month, Bavaria, Brunswick and Munster, turn of the year rather, they would not get involved regardless. Frankfurt, I might be able to get some happy little relations going. Alright, that's what we'll do. We'll wait for the turn of the year then. There we go, I can survive with this. Muscovy at it again. Muscovy getting enormous, scarily so. At least I don't see my land as a vital interest. Don't you, Muscovy? Oh, thank goodness. Terrifying. At least we can get a bit of expansion done this way, as long as we keep Brandenburg on our good side. We don't really have prestige to burn on that one. But I can keep them around, and there's actually a few benefits to this, which you may or may not see. Trouble is, they're gonna hate my guts, but what are you gonna do? Alright, this is fun and games, but I need to keep someone free for this. It would also be super handy if I had the better relations over time guy, but I'm not about to start firing these people. I could fire you in the off chance. but the chance is very low. Very, very low. But I do want better relations over time, guy. Get out of my court. Hot damn. What were the odds of that? We might have terrible ideas, but we have great luck. Jake, will you vassalize all the electors? What do you take me for? Alright, I'm going to consult my... there are 31 days here, so I should make my peace offer on the 30th. That way it gets put into action on the 31st, and then the tick for aggressive expansion will be the day after. There we go. Looks good. You become my vassal, you give that away. And we might only potentially have a coalition of 3 parties. Don't know why I'm still nervous after figuring all that out. I don't want to take your money, to be honest with you. There's very little point. We'll just do it. So, there we go. Yeah. The opinion I can deal with. The trust, maybe not so much. The dip tech, actually, yes. The relative power is actually going to go up in your favor, which is unfortunate. No point doing scootage, no point doing much of that. So checking this out, yeah, we have aggressive expansion that is a little too high for my... Oh, jinx. I thought for sure that was going to be join the coalition against. And there we go, 48 aggressive expansion. Went down by 3 instead of 2 thanks to that advisor. We're still eligible for a coalition from some members, but not many. And now we can get ourselves a new rival because, boom, we just vassalized one of our rivals. Yeah, you notice that. Damn right I jumped as well. So Muscovy is still rivaled with Sweden. Which means I don't have to make Poland my rival, but doing so could make the Ottomans start liking me a bit more, and frankly there is absolutely no chance of friendship with Poland. My only concern with making Poland my rival here is that there's very little I can do to attack them and really gain much out of it. But we're going to do it anyway. Welcome to the enemy. Welcome to the world of being my enemy. I would love to be prestigious, but 50 prestige is not going to fall onto my lap. So, wonderful thing about our Berliner friend here is that we have quite a few cores to reclaim, and we can reclaim them at, what's that, 25 aggressive expansion. That sounds pretty good. Unfortunately, the Swedish alliance does not sound pretty good. So how about you give it back? Not yet, but we'll see how things go. We'll be threatening you yet. Okay, but I'm surprised there is no coalition popping up. Would have thought there'd be something. Could enforce my religion on them, but that should come later, I rather think. Could get that dip, or I could get that admin tech. Dip tech's going to be important in keeping you in your place, but I kind of want to take some good ideas. What would be a good idea for a good ideas guy? I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure. What's the best idea someone can really have? I know what you're all thinking. Jake has been scunnered with the ideas he got for the very start, so we should take something equally great. And that seems like a good place to call it there, since we have to get some roguelike done. It is Friday after all. And I also know what you're thinking. Jake's done this before. He's shown us he's taken an idea group, but he'll just cancel it next time. No regrets. See you in the next episode.